Once upon a giggle-filled morning in Tickleberry Forest, a small, fluffy rabbit named Ralo woke up to the sound of crunch. Crunch? In the middle of my carrot dream? Ralo sat up, ears twitching like spaghetti in a blender. Ralo wasn't just any rabbit, he was known as Brave-ish Ralo, because he once screamed at a falling leaf and ran straight into a pumpkin. But today, he felt brave, kind of. As he hopped outside his burrow, he bumped straight into his best friend, a wisecracking turtle named Tootsie. "Whoa there, furball," said Tootsie, adjusting her glasses. "You nearly turned me into turtle soup. Did you hear the crunch?" Ralo asked, wide-eyed. "I thought that was your belly growling." Again, Tootsie smirked. Suddenly, crunch came again, this time louder and from the direction of the blueberry bush. The two friends crept closer. There, they found a squirrel wearing a helmet made of acorns and riding a skateboard. "Wee!" the squirrel shouted, crashing into a tree and sending acorns flying. "Who are you?" Ralo asked, ducking an airborne nut. "I'm Nibbles, the fastest squirrel west of the woodpile," he shouted proudly. "You mean the loudest?" Tootsie mumbled. Nibbles stood up, brushed off leaves, and saluted dramatically. "I'm training for the Great Forest Games. Want to join?" Ralo gulped. "Games?" He barely passed nap class. "Does it involve crunching stuff?" Nibbles grinned. "Only your fear." Just then, they heard another sound, not crunch, but a strange buzzing. A fluffy cloud zoomed past them, shouting, "Out of the way, forest weeds!" It was a bee, wearing sunglasses, on a jet-powered flower. "Meet Buzzarella," Nibbles said. "She's a lot." Ralo blinked. "So let me get this straight, I woke up to a crunch, met a squirrel who crashes, and now there's a bee with a jetpack." "Yep," said Tootsie. "Welcome to your weirdest Tuesday." The next morning, Rolo woke up with spinach on his face. "Tootsie," he shouted, wiping off the leafy goo. "Why is there spinach in my bed?" Tootsie popped up holding a clipboard. "Because today's the day you start training for the Forest Games, champ." "Oh no. I thought that was a dream, or a spinach nightmare." Just then, Nibbles the squirrel zoomed by on a unicycle, juggling pine cones. "Let's go." Rolo groaned. "I haven't even brushed my teeth." Tootsie grinned. "Good. That'll scare the competition." They trotted over to the training field, 3 logs, 2 mud puddles, and what looked like a chicken wearing a referee shirt. "Meet Judge Cluckles," said Nibbles. "She's tough but fair." "Mostly tough." Judge Cluckles squawked and blew a whistle. "Go!" The first event, the Obstacle Omelette. Rolo had to hop through hula hoops, slide across banana peels, and dodge flying scrambled eggs launched by Buzzarella's egg cannon. "Is this legal?" Rolo yelped, narrowly avoiding a sizzling omelette. Tootsie held up a sign. Buzzarella zoomed by midair, dropping a toast bomb. "You call that bravery? I've seen snails with more hustle." "Hey!" yelled Tootsie. "That snail was my cousin." Covered in eggs, Rolo stumbled into a pile of jelly. "Victory," he whispered. "Nope," said Nibbles. "That's the breakfast buffet." Suddenly, Judge Cluckles clucked 3 times and pointed her beak at Rolo. "You passed." "I what?" "You screamed the whole time but never gave up," said Tootsie. "That's bravery, or mild insanity." Rolo blinked. Does this mean I can go home now? Nope, said Nibbles. Tomorrow's training includes zip lines and a surprise involving spaghetti. Oh, bunny biscuits. And just when you thought it was over, something unbelievable happened. But that's a story for the next episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you loved this, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss what happens next. The sun rose over Tickleberry Forest like a scrambled egg, slightly lumpy and suspiciously yellow. Rolo groaned. Why am I awake at o'clock in the morning? Tootsie handed him a helmet made of lasagna noodles. Because today is the Great Noodle Catapult. Rolo stared. That sounds delicious, and dangerous. It is, said Nibbles, already wearing spaghetti armor and goggles. It's a test of bravery, balance, and how well you stick to things. Buzzarella zoomed overhead, shouting, "Hope you like marinara in your ears." They reached the launch site, a wobbly wooden catapult, 3 noodle-covered landing pads, and a suspiciously giggling Judge Cluckles. Tootsie handed Rolo a scroll titled, Official Catapult Safety Manual. Rolo opened it. It was just a picture of a duck with the words, "Good luck." Gulp. First contestant. Judge Cluckles shouted. Buzzarella went first. She soared through the air, did 2 backflips, and stuck the landing directly into a pot of tomato sauce. Next was Nibbles. He launched, screamed, and got stuck midair to a tree, upside down. 10 out of 10 for tree hugging. Twisty cheered. Then it was Rolo's turn. I am not ready for this, he muttered. You're as ready as you'll never be again. Tootsie beamed. With a loud SPRNG, the catapult launched him. Why me? Rolo somersaulted over a squirrel wedding, narrowly avoided a flying pie, and belly flopped into the noodle pit, bouncing twice and landing on his feet. The crowd, mostly birds and one confused mole, went silent. The next day, Rolo arrived at training with a limp in his hop and marinara still in his ears. Tootsie, he grumbled, I sneezed a spaghetti strand this morning. Perfect, said Tootsie. You're ready for today's challenge. Which is? The Tunnel of Tickles, shouted Nibbles, bouncing out of a bush wearing rubber gloves and a snorkel. Rolo blinked. Why, the snorkel? You'll see. The Tunnel of Tickles was a long, mysterious burrow underground, filled with feathers, laughing mushrooms, and tickle-powered traps. Judge Cluckles flapped onto a rock. Today's test, get through the tunnel without laughing. Piece of cake, said Rolo confidently. Buzzarella snorted. Famous last words. Rolo stepped inside. Instantly, the tunnel giggled. Who's giggling? He whispered. You are, squeaked a mushroom as it squirted a puff of tickle gas at him. Ha, no fair. A pack of feather worms wriggled from the ceiling. Rolo tried to dodge, whoosh. Right into a puffball that exploded into glitter and told bad jokes. Why did the squirrel bring a ladder to the forest? It squeaked. I don't know. Rolo gasped. To get to the High Nut Club. Bahaha. Make it stop. Outside, Tootsie watched the tunnel bulge and bounce from inside Tickle Chaos. He's holding up surprisingly well, said Nibbles, eating popcorn. Inside, Rolo crawled, giggled, snorted, rolled, and finally popped out the other side looking like a fluff ball that lost a pillow fight. Judge Cluckles blew her whistle. Time, 2 minutes. Laughter level, dangerously high. Tootsie patted him. You made it. Rolo blinked. Did I pass? Buzzarella hovered over him. You survived. That's more than I expected from a bunny. Rolo coughed up a feather. That tunnel is evil. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe for next episode, coming soon. The sky over Tickleberry Forest was cloudy, with a 90% chance of flying bananas. Rolo adjusted his helmet, which was now just a salad bowl with stickers, and whispered, "Tell me this is a fruit stand, not another challenge." Tootsie grinned. Even better, it's the Banana Boomerang Battle. Nibbles tossed a banana over his shoulder. It spun, did a loop-de-loop, and came back, bonking him on the nose. Still working on the landing, he muttered. Judge Cluckles strutted onto a giant tree stump and blew her whistle so hard it knocked over a squirrel. Teams of 2, she barked. Hit the target with the banana boomerangs. But beware, the bananas fight back. Rolo blinked. Excuse me, what? Buzzarella zoomed overhead in her jet-powered flower. These aren't just any bananas. They're mood bananas. Nibbles handed Rolo a lumpy banana that was growling. Why is it growling? Tootsie patted his back. That's an angry banana. In carefully. The first team. Buzzarella and a possum named Carl threw their bananas. Buzzarella hit the target. Carl missed and got banana slapped into a bush. Next up, Rolo and Tootsie. Rolo took a deep breath. Banana, don't betray me. He threw. The banana spiraled, wobbled, curved, and splat. Right on the bullseye. The crowd gasped. Yes! Rolo cheered. But then, whoosh, the banana turned around mid-air and smacked him in the forehead. Rolo collapsed dramatically. I've been betrayed, by potassium. Judge Cluckles waddled over. Score, 10 points for style. -2 for fruit drama. Tootsie helped him up. You did amazing. You actually hit something on purpose. Rolo smiled, dizzy but proud. Do I win a smoothie? Nope, said Nibbles. Part 6, The Giant Jelly Juggle. Rolo woke up to a loud squish. His feet were stuck in grape jelly. Tootsie, he yelled. Why is my bed a jam factory? Tootsie popped her head in wearing oven mitts and a snorkel. We're prepping for the final semi-final event, the Giant Jelly Juggle. That sounds ridiculous. It is, Nibbles said, sliding by on toast like a snowboard. But also, slippery. The crew gathered at the Great Wobble Arena, where Judge Cluckles stood atop a jelly mountain. Today's event tests coordination, courage, and how much dessert you can wear without crying. Buzzarella spun by, juggling pudding cups while chewing gum. This one's my jam, she smirked. Here's how it works, explained Tootsie. Each contestant must juggle 3 jellies, 1 strawberry, 1 blueberry, 1 mystery flavor, while balancing on a wobbly log. What's the mystery flavor? Rolo asked suspiciously. Don't ask, whispered a nearby raccoon, covered in glitter and regret. Rolo stepped onto the log. It wobbled. Then wibbled. Then a duck quacked for no reason. Judge Cluckles blew the whistle. Juggle. Rolo tossed 1 jelly. It plopped onto his head. Second jelly. He caught it, in his mouth. Third jelly. It exploded mid-air and rained glitter and pickles. What flavor was that? He gasped. Disappointment, said Nibbles. Tootsie waved pom-poms. You're doing great. Just stop screaming. Buzzarella zoomed by upside down, juggling 5 jellies and a pineapple. Step aside, amateurs. Rolo focused. He tossed, caught, and for a glorious 5 seconds, juggled all 3 jellies. The crowd went wild. Even the moose clapped. Then, slip, he tumbled off the log into the jelly pit, face first. Classic, said Tootsie, scribbling a 9 on her scoreboard. Extra points for Splash Zone. Judge Cluckles handed Rolo a jelly crown. Messy, but magnificent. The forest buzzed with excitement. Birds sang, squirrels danced, and someone had set up a popcorn machine powered by bees. Today was the final Forest Showdown, the last event of the Forest Games. Rolo stood at the starting line, sticky with jelly, spaghetti, and a little bit of glitter that wouldn't wash off. I can't believe I made it this far, he whispered. Tootsie adjusted his helmet. Believe it, champ. You're 1 showdown away from Bunny Legend. Judge Cluckles strutted to center stage, holding a scroll that looked suspiciously like a pizza menu. Final challenge, the ultimate relay, she announced. Part 1, Cheese Will Roll. Part 2, Banana Pogo Hop. Part 3, Climb the Mount of Marshmallows and Ring the Taco Bell. Nibbles whistled. That's majestic. Buzzarella zoomed in. May the fluffiest win. The race began with a loud honk from Carl the Possum, holding a trumpet backwards. Rolo rolled a giant cheese wheel down the hill, dodging squirrels, rocks, and 1 yoga class. He tripped, flipped, and landed, right on the wheel. He's surfing the cheese, cried Tootsie. Next, the banana pogo hop. Rolo bounced, screamed, bounced again, and accidentally double-jumped over Buzzarella. What the fluff, she shouted, mid-flight. Finally, the Mount of Marshmallows. Rolo climbed. It was sticky. It was slow. He accidentally ate 3 steps. Near the top, he slipped, dangling by a puff. Don't look down, yelled Tootsie. I'm not. Rolo shouted. But the marshmallows are looking back. With a heroic final bounce, he reached the top and rang the Taco Bell, ding! The crowd erupted in cheers. Squirrels formed a conga line. Tootsie sobbed into a tissue shaped like a carrot. Judge Cluckles waddled over. You, Rolo the rabbit, have shown true bravery, determination, and an impressive tolerance for jelly. She placed a golden medal around his neck. It read, brave, bouncy, bonkers. Rolo smiled. Best week ever. Buzzarella landed beside him. I still say I would have won if I hadn't gotten stuck in a pudding vortex. Moral of the story is, bravery isn't about being fearless, it's about hopping forward even when you're scared. And sometimes, the silliest paths lead to the strongest friendships.
Hop with Rolo, skip with me. Turtle Tootsie reads with glee. Nibble zooms on vine so tall. Buzzarella's buzzing past it all. Stomp like elephants, shake the trees. Monkeys drum on coconut keys. We're the wildest, stilliest band. Dancing feet and clapping hands. Splash the water, cool and bright. Tootsie floats with all her might. Rolo squeals with every drop. Nibbles cannonballs, pop, pop, pop. Buzzarella zips so fast, leaving rainbows as she passes. Slow down, cries little Rolo, but she's gone a golden nut, rolling fast, oh no, it's stuck. Help me friends, he yells so loud, as it bounces past the crowd. Tootsie whispers, here's the trick, build a bridge so quick, so quick. Leafy ropes and branches strong, teamwork saves the day, hooray! Rolo's ears go flip, flop, flop, tangles up in vines, ka-pop! I'm okay, he laughs so sweet, even tangled, he's so neat. Hide behind the fern so green, giggles give you all away. Buzzerella's wings go zing, found you all, it's time to play. Berry sweet and mango gold, sharing treats, our hearts are bold. Rolo nibbles, Tootsie sips, Nibbles does a berry flip. Twinkle lights and glowing wings, fireflies dance in happy rings. We spin round and round we go, even Tootsie's on her toes. Raindrops plip and thunder boom, Rolo hides inside Tootsie's room. Nibble splashes in each puddle, Buzzerella's flowers in a huddle. Moonbeams kiss the treetops high, stars are twinkling in the sky. Snuggled close, we whisper low, jungle friends, we love you so. When the jungle wakes with light, we'll go soaring, what a sight! Rolo's ears will catch the breeze, Nibbles shouts, adventure please!
Rolo hops through the jungle leaves, Tootsie reads while the hammock weaves. Nibble zips past on his speedy board, Buzzerella zooms can't be ignored. A boy and girl giggle swinging high, as parrots squawk and toucans fly. Clap your paws and stomp your feet, the jungle's alive with a bouncy beat. Buzzerella spins and twirls in air, while Nibbles flips without a care. Let's all dance, sing loud and free in our wild jungle jamboree. Tootsie leads the jungle train through waterfalls and grassy plain. Rolo bounces, nearly falls, but lands on vines and swings through halls. The kids ride turtles like choo-choo seats, drums are thumping jungle beats. Buzzerella hides and flower sprays, Nibble zooms through leafy maze. The girl counts aloud, 1 to 10. The boy peeks behind tree den. Tootsie giggles, Rolo trips into a bush of berry dips. Raise your paws and buzz your wings, jungle joy is what fun brings. Jump and giggle, slide and swing, every creature loves to sing. Thanks for playing wild and free in our jungle jamboree. Tootsie leads the jungle train through waterfalls.
Up with Rolo, air so high, Tootsie's glasses reach the sky. Nibble zooms on acorn wheels, Buzzerella's flower reels. Jungle boogie, shake it loose, dance with friends who feel the groove. Rolo trips but doesn't cry, finds a vine to swing up high. Oversized ears flap like wings, laughing loud at jungle things. Tootsie finds a map so old, glasses fog, it's jungle gold. Follow footprints, twist and bend, turtles merge, this path won't end. Nibble flips the skateboard round, acorn helmet clunk the sound. Squirrel just laughs and speeds ahead. Watch me soon, he proudly said. Buzzerella's it's so fast. Flower gently sparkly gas. Slow down, be the other shout. She winks, no way, zooming out. Jungle friends all dance as one, leaping, spinning, having fun. Even if they trip or fall, giggles, bounce and conquer all. Jungle boogie, shake it free, bestest friends you'll ever see. Clap your paws and stomp your feet. Jungle fun can't be beat. Josie finds a map so old, glasses fog, it's jungle gold. Follow footprints, twist and bend. Turtle smirks, this path won't end. Nibbles flips his skateboard round. Backward helmet clock the sound. Squirrel just laughs his feet ahead. Watch me soon, he proudly said. Buzzerella's it's so fast. Flower gently sparkly gas. Slow down, be the other shout. She winks, no way, zooming out. Zooming out. Buzzerella's zips so fast. Flower gently sparkly gas. Slow down, be the other shout. She winks, no way, zooming out. Jungle friends all dance as one, leaping, spinning, having fun. Even if they trip or fall, giggles, bounce and conquer all. Boogie, shake it free, bestest friends you'll ever see. Clap your paws and stomp your feet. Jungle fun can't be beat.